purify all the impurities. Welcome back. Episode 20 of the Rana and Austinos podcast.
Officially ran out of fingers.
Oh yeah. We done after this. Ain't no more fingers.
I was gonna, last time I messed up. I have to correct myself on the Con Air thing. I confused Chris Rock, but he was in Longest Yard. But it was like a prison movie. That's why I thought he was in. Remember when I said Chris Rock? We were talking about the Will Smith last episode, and I said Chris Rock was in. Yeah, I have to recorrect myself. So I just wanted to correct that.
Chris Rock was in the Longest Yard?
Yeah.
What, the original one?
Bill Goldberg was in there. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Chris Rock.
Steve Adams.
Chris Rock.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Chris Tucker.
Remember how I was saying Chris Rock was in Con Air last episode?
We was just talking about Chris Tucker, so I'm like, Chris Tucker wasn't Chris Rock. Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Austino, back in the building. Yes, my brother. Man, we got a lot to talk about, boy. Oh, shit. Oh, you struggling too? Man, hold on, man. What's going on, man? Make me out here look like like I ain't got no grip. I got grip. I got finger grip. I can do. Hey, I'm a barber. I got finger grip.
Never had Pellegrino in the glass.
Pellegrino. Oh yeah.
I've only had it in the can, so it's my first time.
Plastic bottles too. We got these at the crib. Nia always get them. So she got them at in the plastic bottles. So
glass.
Yeah.
Glass for class.
Hey, glass for class. Yeah, glass for class. I was like, wait a minute, no.
Oh, the bars.
Oh snap! Oh snap! You can see my knees. Listen, anybody that know me, y'all know. If y'all know me, y'all know this is a rare thing. If you see my knees, that means, you know what I mean, it's hot. It means it's hot out. Cause I don't never wear my knees out. Yeah, I don't never wear my knees. But yeah, man, like I said, we got a lot to talk about, a lot to get into. Matter of fact, how was your day? You started your new job. Congratulations. How was that?
Oh man, it's been. I haven't seen 53 hours in 90 days, so like my body had to readjust. And, I was getting on roofs. I was working with Mr. Latchman.
Nice. Shout out to Kev. Big Kev in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, out here training folks again.
We had some fun stories. We're like, when you do ride-alongs, it's like you see the police officers with the partners.
Oh, yeah.
So we were like spending a lot of time, we were doing 12-hour days, 11-hour days, 9-hour days. So we spent a lot of time together, but it's good vibes, man, because I like being around people that, give me a different perspective on philosophy, on being successful, which I came up with a really good quote. And if you don't think outside the box, you will become the box.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Nah.
That's original. There's no remix. I just thought about that at the gym. I text you so I didn't forget it. Because sometimes you'll forget something like that. So now I put it into the universe.
I remember when you texted me that, I was like, okay. I was like, make sure you text me that. Write it down. Because, you know what I mean? That's a good one. That's a bar. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but that's good, bro.
Yeah.
That's good.
Feels good, man, because my first goal to come there was at least get 40, and I went 13 hours my goal. So then my next goal is to get the van.
So that's probably gonna come in next couple of weeks?
Next week. So I'm gonna do one more week of riding, then make sure I know how to do the tablet and let it rock.
And then after that, we rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then also, so they're gonna, our Dr. Phillips or our Winter Garden is Point St. Lucie. So that's a good area. I call it mini West Palm.
Okay.
So,
So y'all do just the coast?
Yes, sir.
So is it a smaller area than like Orlando?
No, well.
Or is it just like
Melbourne and Satellite Beach and Cocoa Beach, they're all like close together.
Yeah. So those are just the areas that y'all do?
Yeah, and Vero Beach too. A little bit of Titusville.
Okay, so it don't sound like y'all drive time is crazy then.
Yeah, but I'm hearing about, I still keep in touch with all my Central Florida plumbers, and they're struggling out there, man. One of my friends was telling me about how
Baby
Mac
Bull.
5, they just hired somebody to try to replace me. Try. You can't clone this.
You can't replace.
You can't clone this.
You can't replace Austin.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
so,
I've seen this man
yeah,
jump in. Y'all seen
yeah.
this man. Come on, man.
So, and this goes for anybody. I don't know, whatever your skill set, don't ever let your boss tell you the door's right there. Cause I did, yeah. So let's just say I got the last laugh.
My boy. That's what I'm talking about. I'm totally fine.
Yeah.
When you as
And I'm confident. I feel good. You know, that day before I was a little anxious because I've been in construction. I've been, you know, it's a lot of egos and personalities. And sometimes you don't even vibe the first 2 days, and it is what it is. But
that is true.
Everything's cool.
That is true.
And I like the vibes at that place. So they want to see me win. So that's what I say. I'm a fan of anybody that wants to see me win.
Anybody that want to see. And shout outs to them for watching the pod too.
Yeah.
We found out they over there watching the pod too, man.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anybody that want to see us win, that's investing anything in us, or willing to take that time and invest in us, or into the plumbing for you, Ostino, or into me with barbering or whatever, or into.
And we'll give a shout out to John too. John.
Shout out to
John.
Yeah,
For the opportunity, and then putting me in a position. And I like the fact he put me with Kevin on the ride along, so I can, you know, learn some things. And
I'm telling you,
he was trying to break some habits that I was doing in
It makes sense.
at the other central.
I get it.
At school today.
Yeah.
Or fool today.
I know when I first rode with Kevin, I rode with Kevin for maybe about a month. A couple months before I got in my truck. And you know, like I said, I seen that man turn a clogged toilet into a water filtration system.
Yeah.
So, like, I've literally seen that. So I'm like, damn, he really do be doing that. So yeah, shout outs to John, shout outs to them guys over there, man. You know what I mean?
They're like my big brothers in the plumbing world.
Exactly.
So
So salute to them.
Good leaders. And it's good environment.
Now that it's all new.
I'm in the big leagues.
Everybody's
the
new
big leagues.
again. You know what I mean? Don't nobody got that old toxic cloud of Ace and then, you know, the other company and all this other stuff. Nah. Y'all looking forward, and y'all all shout outs to all y'all, the guys that I used to work with over there. Shout outs to all y'all, man.
Yeah.
But
I was actually listening to some philosophy. Miyamoto Musashi is a Japanese philosopher. You can't live with regret because it'll paralyze you, and it'll paralyze you in the present time and future.
Yep.
So
I say that same thing.
I'm just gonna keep it trucking and keep moving forward.
I say that same thing. You live with regret.
And the drive is good for me, bro. You know, because I get like an hour to get my mind right, and it's like open traffic, so it's not like that. You know, when you get around downtown or you get around SeaWorld or Disney
that
World,
drive is just a straight shot.
or you know, Champion Gates, or you know, it's just sitting in that stop and go. It's just I'm coasting.
I'm coasting, I agree. That
I was shocked how fast I was able to adjust, but yeah.
I mean, I don't see why you.
No, I'm talking about with the drive and stuff, but it doesn't faze me anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just got to make sure, you know, I give that hour and a half window just in case something happens.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
Man, but hey, I wanted to. I sent you. You remember when I sent? So I want to talk about. I know this happened a little earlier was it last week or this week? Yeah, this week.
Like a Monday.
Yeah, it might have been like Monday.
Teddy Bridgewater?
Teddy Bridgewater, man. Oh. Man, Teddy Bridgewater is an ex-NFL quarterback.
I think he was the first quarterback to play with two gloves.
Huh?
Yeah, he used to throw remember he used to.
For real?
Yeah, he used to do the two gloves at Minnesota.
You know what?
Yeah. He was like the first one. Tom Brady did it
Now
after him, but he had like a little hand injury. But yeah.
Now sitting there
Yeah, he
thinking
was like
about
that.
it.
If you look throughout his career, he wore 2 gloves.
I was just about to
Yeah.
say, now I'm sitting here thinking about it.
I don't know if he did it. I think he did it in college too. He played for Louisville, right? Like Louisville.
Yeah.
He won the Heisman too.
No.
No? Oh,
He was runner up.
candidate.
He was
He
candidate.
was close.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like one of them top. I forget who won it that year. It might have been like Darren McFadden.
He's from Miami. Miami's got so much talent comes out of there.
Dog.
It's just unreal.
Yeah, like you said, he's a Miami kid. So go start doing the math. So Miami kid.
I think
went
there was
to-
some jealousy involved in all that. Because
course.
because
Of course.
he's still a millionaire.
Of course.
And then people you're gonna be like, who's this NFL player? You know.
So he goes
It's-
to his
it-
alma mater. His alma mater that he graduated high school from. He graduated high
Taking
school
care of those
there.
kids with his own money.
And went there, didn't get hired by the school. I think it's Northwestern Miami High or something, one of them two. But yeah, he didn't even get formally hired by them. He's took it upon himself to say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead, I'll take care of them. Led them boys to a state championship last year. All to find out that he out here, because he can't get funding from no one else. He can't get the funding from the school.
Yeah.
He can't get the funding from nowhere else. So if they was playing on if they was playing on shitty fields, that's what they had to play on. If they wasn't getting rides, if they couldn't get bus fare to the games, that was on them. Now Miami, this is the inner city. A lot of these kids can't afford that. They're not able to, inner city youth it's, yeah, I mean, for them to be able to get to some of these actions and things like that, it takes a little bit. You know what I mean? And for the fact that man to come out of his own pocket and say, if I'm gonna feed my kids, I'm gonna make sure my kids is playing on the turfs, or well, not turf, but make sure the lines is painted on the grass correctly so they can learn the game, figure this out. Because you play on some shitty ass fields. If you play on some shitty fields and you don't know what the hash marks is and shit like that, you ain't gonna learn shit. Because you're gonna be all out of position. You ain't gonna know where you're supposed to line up at and all this other stuff. So, excuse me. There I go. I'm starting up already and burping. But yeah, you ain't gonna learn. Then, like I said, you got him out here making sure his kids get to practice, get to the games, his own day, he's Ubering them. And he spent over $200,000 on these kids. And it motivated, obviously, it also motivated these kids to want to do better because they see a mentor in him. This is a man that's literally taking care of these kids. He might as well had a damn near just adopted these kids. Like the way he was taking care of them, that football team. And look where it led him, to a state championship. To a whole state championship. Because that man decided, because y'all don't want to do nothing for his inner city kids, I'll do it myself. I'll do it out of my own pocket. I went to this school. I love the city. You know what I mean? I came back here with a purpose. I wanted these kids to see that you can win. Even if no one else believes in you, which apparently no one else believed in them except him. So I want these kids to see that they can win. And when them people get a hold of the fact that they won, now they pissed. Because that's all it is. That's all it is. It's jealousy. Them other rich schools in the areas, them other schools outside, they mad because they saw a bunch of inner city kids led by a young black coach, first year young black coach, win and kick their ass. Point blank period. They mad because of that. So now they want to start getting up underneath, now they wanted to call out the bullshit.
Yeah.
And I was just when I heard about that, I was so proud when I found out that he got the job. And then because I was following him and making sure, and found out when he won.
It also gives the kids hope because it's like
Exactly.
it's good energy and they get to hit their goals and they get to learn about hard work and they get to learn from somebody that actually did it
At the highest level.
That went to Louisville, became
went to their school.
almost became a Heisman candidate. I mean, he was a Heisman candidate. Came real close to becoming the Heisman Trophy winner, and he had a nice run. I think his best year was with the Vikings, obviously, but
Oh, yeah.
you know, anybody that plays at a high level
he played.
is amazing. So it's just sad that, you know, when you're trying to better something or you're trying to turn a negativity into positivity, there's going to be someone that tries to throw or assassinate your character, basically.
Try to throw
And
dirt on you.
if I was him, I'd get petty and I'd sue anybody that was involved with that. Just to take them to court.
Yes.
Yeah, just say,
Oh, yes.
you're making my character, you're affecting my businesses. I would have got just as petty and I would have just took them to court and just let them know what time it was. Just there, even if I didn't win the case or not, you're gonna waste my time and make me look bad. We can play you know? Mm-hmm. So.
But he don't even give me the type that he would do anything like that. Cause from what I've seen, from what I've learned this past week with him doing all that, he's doing it because he wants these kids to see, like, there's a way.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I did come from here. So if I can come from here, y'all can too. You know, so it's more.
Snoop Dogg did something like that. He had the Pee
Snoop-
Wee Super Bowl, and
Snoop
then some of
he
those
got his
guys.
own league.
I think
He
a
got-
couple of those kids almost
them
went to
kids-
the NFL.
Oh, them kids been in the NFL. They've been in the NFL for years now. Snoop Ben did that. He still got the league up running right now.
Yeah,
He still got his Snoop league that's running up right now.
Snooper Bowl or something like that.
Something
Right,
like
yeah.
that. It's something like that. And he got them kids been in the league for years now, since they was little. Because that's, you know what, man, that just goes to show, it don't even matter if you came from the school or whatnot. If they don't like you, they will put up with you as long as they can tolerate you. And if they don't like what they see you doing, if you don't follow their rules, then guess what? You can win a state championship. And the minute we see something we don't like you doing, we're gonna let you go. We're gonna let you go. That's why I always preach ownership. Cause that's that goes back to the whole Luka Doncic shit too. Luka Doncic at the top of the peak, top of the mountaintop. He get traded to the damn Lakers. He the best player in the world. Well, I mean, you know, one of the best players in the NBA. He get traded. Teddy Bridgewater won them a state championship. That means there ain't nobody better than that school that year. He get let go. Get your own. Get your own. Because then can't nobody let you go.
Yeah.
Ownership. It goes back to that.
Yeah.
'Cause you,
Speaking of shadiness, you see that sorry ass CEO getting caught on the kiss cam with the HR lady that enforces fraternizing?
hello.
Yeah. I saw something sad too. The wife of that sorry bastard said that was our song, and she took everything down. The last name. Oh, she's getting that money from that dude.
Ooh,
She's gonna light him up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But-
yeah.
Have you ever noticed? Like, I've been around successful people or people. You see it. You know, some are humble, but some have that godlike complex where they think the you know, common or mutual respect or like they're above like an average human being, or they're like condescending, or the rules don't apply to them. That's really what I'm trying to say. So I think, I mean, just I heard a little bit of the backstories, but you know, sometimes the news can sensationalize stuff, and they said he was an asshole, and you know, he was fraternizing blatantly while his wife is at home.
Yes.
And he probably told her, "I'm working extra hours, babe."
Oh yeah.
And then she's with the HR girl. Just
boy, did you see how he ducked out of the damn camera? Though? I'm sorry. I know this is a serious topic, but the way he ducked out was.
It's funny with the
like
fakes.
He wasn't,
you know, with those pictures.
He just disappeared off the camera.
Those pictures with the cameras, they're like the fake smiles. That's one thing I can't stand with people. That's one of my pet peeves is fake people. Just
well, I mean,
phony,
in that case,
phony people in general.
In that case, what you really gonna do besides? I mean, he did what he did what he was supposed to do. She just froze like a deer in the headlight. I'll be like, baby, that wasn't me. What you talking about?
They might as well get married and get together. They're both married. Hey, they're both married and got kids. So the kids, the spouses,
both sides?
Yeah, it's embarrassing. You know, I don't feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for their kids and the husband of that lady, and then the wife of that lady when she said, "That's my song."
And you know what's crazy?
But I hope you get that money. If you want a plumber in Orlando, just give me a call.
And you know what's crazy? The girl, she was probably doing it, getting extra money in her salary or whatever. I don't know what if she salary, hourly, whatever she was doing. But she was getting extra money and all this other stuff. Got a raise and all this other stuff too.
You know,
I'm sure. And now,
a fact: 60%. There's a lot of corruption in white collar environments.
Of course.
60% of the federal prison population is white collar crimes, like Ponzi schemes, tax evasion. It's 40% is like the real deal, drug dealers, or doing things. Killers, but like most of it is just white collar crimes, man. Like people in suits. Just because you wear a suit doesn't mean you're a good man, you know. So something to think about. Machiavelli talks about this. Everything's perception. So you could just see through he's just not a good person, man. And I'm glad that's karma, because he's been doing this for years. Yeah, and that's probably not the only person he's sleeping with.
Of course
he's
not.
Sleeping with the secretary.
He done definitely ran through the secretary, some HR girls, some the ones that he don't like no more. When he get bored with them, he let them go.
They said he took a leave of absence.
Yeah,
so is that like a fancy way, like he's suspended?
No, a leave of absence. That means he's stepping down.
But does that mean he's still getting paid?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's an AI company. Those tech companies, man. They got that swinging atmosphere in those office environments, apparently. But I mean, this has been going on for years.
Yeah,
it's like these big, powerful men. Look at Mr. Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky. And you think Bill Clinton, that was the only woman he was messing around with in the White House?
Hey, man.
That's the only one he got caught with.
That man said he did not have sexual relations with that woman. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I actually, I worked on a condo next to that hotel where he admitted to that stuff, that he did sleep with that.
Next to the hotel?
Yeah. It's Crystal City. Crystal City it's technically Arlington, but it's like right on the border of DC, but it's right across from the Pentagon.
Okay. Oh yeah. That's back when you were living in DC. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, man, like you said.
I mean, that dude's not sorry. Sorry he got caught.
Hell yeah, he's sorry he got caught, man. He don't give a shit.
He would have still kept it going.
He's pissed.
I can't believe
he's pissed.
And it was funny too. The lead singer, Cool Today, Cool Today, of Coldplay. He said they're either really shy or they're having an affair. And this is in the Gillette Stadium, the Patriots Stadium. and everybody's laughing, like, ah, but then the internet just ran with it.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That motherfucker got on that damn camera. He got on the Kiss cam or whatever cam that damn camera was, boy. That dude dipped off so swiftly.
He pushed her too. He was like,
That dude, he dipped off so swiftly. I was like, yo. You got
and the best friend of the
my
chick.
guy.
Hey, the best friend of the chick was laughing.
Yeah,
She was.
I know. I saw. I was like,
She
what?
was like,
I was like, cause I had to watch it like twice or 2 or 3 times. I was like, what's going on here? And then she was like you said, she saw her laughing and everything. She's like, oh shit. And then he
so
just
everybody knew. So this wasn't like a one-time thing. So
No, everybody
the
knew.
poor
but
wife,
but the wives.
Hey,
and
the poor
husbands.
wife and the poor husband and the kids. That's the only people I feel sorry for. So it's just You know what I
Yeah.
realized too? You don't really know somebody until you live with them.
Oh yeah.
It's just like dating. Just like if you
My
date,
mother,
like you
my
know.
grandma used to tell my mother, and my mother told me, "Come see ain't like live with." Basically, what that means, yeah, you get all gussied up and everything from the, when
Yeah.
y'all dating, you see her a couple of hours a night and shit like that. You go back to her house and then she leaves,
Yeah.
or vice versa. She come to your house, y'all spend the day with each other, and then she leaves.
Yeah, it might be spend a night, a couple
You know,
nights.
you might
there's
spend a
difference-
couple nights,
But
and then y'all
living
leave.
is a different situation.
Living?
And sharing bills.
sharing bills. You see, wake up in the morning, who you next to. Oh, you leave the toilet seat up. She might fall in or something like that. And she get, little thing. Is she cooking in the morning? Does she, little random little things you start to notice. Oh, you realize maybe she ain't as clean as you thought she was, or she thought this vice versa about you. Because every time she see you got a fresh haircut. You came from me, so you got a fresh haircut. A couple weeks go by, she now see you. She like, oh, you don't keep yourself up the way you always do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, come see and like live with. That's why it made sense when my moms told me about that when I got older. I was like, you know what? That make a lot of sense. Because now you get to see how they react to certain things, little things.
And then when you're dating, you're always showing the best version of yourself.
You like I said,
Yeah.
you coming there with a fresh cut every time I see you, baby. I look like this all the time. No, I don't. Not when you live with me. You live with me, you see my hair get grown out. That lineup ain't that fresh all the time. Shit. Nah. Yeah, like you said, you throwing the best version of yourself on and impressing. You know what I mean? Now, when they can live with you, they can live through the past, through the not impressive times, when you're not trying to impress them and stuff like that, then it's like, all right, cool. And then that's when you start to learn the actual person. When you learn them, it's like, all right, now can you deal with this type of stuff? If you could deal with their true self when you live with them, then that's on you now. If you feel like you can tolerate it.
They're a keeper.
Exactly. If you could tolerate her without no makeup and without a wig on and stuff, cool. If she could tolerate you walking around just with mismatched socks on and shit like that, and you just, random stupid shit. You doing stupid shit.
I think the most attractive woman is a woman that's ambitious and can hold a deep conversation and keep you motivated. So
that's what Nia do.
It's not all about the looks. So
that's what Nia.
I mean, obviously you got to be attracted, but
yeah, that's what Nia do for me. I've learned how to.
Some dudes be like, I'm like, dude, what do you want, a fucking supermodel? Some guys think highly of themselves. It's also it's good to have confidence about yourself, but some people are delusional,
Yeah, exactly.
That's what Bruce Lee says. The reality is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, nah. You find you a good woman that can instill and bring out the best in you.
Yeah. They still playing games with these Epstein games. So I'm 98% sure Israel's involved with Epstein.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah, I was
and,
watching some
and
Candace.
you see
Giselle
Trump is
Maxwell.
starting to get snappy when
Oh,
people keep
yeah.
asking him.
Oh yeah.
And there's a tape saying that they're best friends, and he's an expert. He was an expert. I've been doing some more research on this sorry bastard Epstein. He was expert on laundering money,
and so
and that's
he
how
also,
that's his claim to fame.
and he also got put on. I was watching Candace Owens, so shout out to Candace Owens.
Yeah.
She said that he was put on through Giselle Maxwell's father.
And he was in the CIA for England.
Yes.
Yeah, and he owned a media company.
I think it was something. I can't remember his name right now off the top.
But basically,
but yeah.
she was neighbors with him. He had the biggest house in New York City. Never went to college. Well, he went to college, but he was a college dropout.
Yeah, I was about to say he was
But
there.
the guy,
he was there to party.
The guy that
He was
put
really
him in
there
a
for
position
to party.
was to make him into. I guess he was a math teacher at the most prestige private school in New York City, and his whole background was just bizarre. remember when back in the day we were just watching the video about. Remember when they used to have a VH1 show that would worship these billionaires and show them about these house and they'll essentialize, like his lifestyle and look at him now. Like it's just, it's crazy. But the funny thing about, it's not funny, but the Maxwell, there's no victims on her court case. There's nothing, there's no details on her court case. Everything's closed. She's just silent out there in a prison, and she's got all the information on everything.
Yep.
She knew the intimate details. And they were like kind of like swingers, basically. Yeah, she knew he was doing his own thing, and apparently I just found this out today. I guess he had a Belarus. I think it's an Eastern European country. I should know this.
Beirut?
Belarus. It's like a small country, but I guess his girlfriend. Yeah, and then he had a girlfriend, but it's just, we just want the answers at the end of the day, and but I guess.
Listen, I think we're not getting it. We're not going to get it from the government.
Yeah.
We're not going to get it from the government. So if we want answers, we got to go get them ourselves and expose it to the point where they can't. Because from everything I started doing now, I think Israel is involved in all the world's conflicts.
Yeah.
They're tied up. They run the world. They have us in their back pockets. They have everyone in their back pockets.
Yeah.
Like in a
the European countries really don't support Israel.
Yeah,
but
maybe not necessarily.
But we're the biggest. Unfortunately, we
partners with them.
We supply them with weapons.
Exactly.
We give them a blank check,
and they can do what they want. And if they got us in our back, if they got us to where we got to do what they want.
Yeah.
Because we remember what we learned.
Yeah.
So you already know. That means because we're allegedly the number one nation in the world. But if we're in the back pockets of Israel,
the European Union wants to charge
Benjamin
Netanyahu with war crimes and genocide, and Donald Trump keeps defending this sorry bastard.
It goes back. We are in cahoots. We are in cahoots. And we're trying to make it look like we're not, but we are in cahoots with them. We are in their back pockets. We are just as dirty as them. America is just as dirty. We are dirty. Our hands are dirty. And this stems back years, centuries that's been passed on.
Those poor people in Gaza, man.
Yeah.
That's why I could never really be mad at my life, or sometimes you go through ups and downs, but those people have no hope, They can't get hope from the Middle Eastern community. They can't get hope from the Muslims. Definitely can't get hope from the Israel government, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting, and it's sad. And a lot of people don't even realize what's going on. And I've only scraped the surface, but
Yeah,
I already
same
know.
here. Same here.
I already know that it's just not right.
What
and
it's
you
just
know,
literally
like we talked about it last
surface level.
episode. David Chappelle talked about it, but you know, DJ Khaled ain't shit. Fuck.
Like you said, we just surface scraping.
Yeah, but we know it's wrong. Mm-hmm. So
It ain't nothing.
I wish I could personally do something for those people in Gaza. So, I mean, if we're gonna help Israel, we need to help them too. So, or meet halfway or
That
something.
does nothing for us.
But
That's why they say America out to protect the people. No, we're not. America's out to protect whoever's in the cabinets, the billionaires that pull the strings behind everything, the people in the government, the CIA, everyone, those guys, and again, those are the same guys that's on the list.
yeah,
Those are the same guys that's on Epstein's list. Those guys behind the scenes. Those guys inside of the inner workings of Israel, whatchamacallit. That's why that's why they got, like you said, that's why they got Bill Clinton in the damn dress. You know? Because that
I
was
saw
a
an
blackmail
interesting
picture.
theory too, where they like Epstein would recruit women that were like right on that 17, 16, but looked like they could be 18, 19.
Okay.
Had cameras all throughout the house. Bill Gates was still doing business even after he was a registered sex offender. And he still continued to do business with him. And then that was one of the big factors of the divorce between Bill Gates and his wife. And she got some billions.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, duh. They ain't had no prenup.
Over $50 billion.
She ain't got no prenup.
Yeah, so
That man worth 200 billion. He worth 100 billion, and they give him 50 billion.
who's to say Bill Gates wasn't laundering money in the Cayman Islands through Epstein? Maybe that's why they had such a good rapport and they always did business
Bill
together.
Gates is an interesting one to me
Yeah.
because I just
He looks like a predator.
What he does, yes, for sure.
How to Catch a Predator.
Like
Yeah.
if a typical predator was like
He
a
looks
child
like one.
predator, if you look that up, you would definitely get a picture. He would look just like Bill Gates.
Yeah.
For sure. But I also look at him and I'm like, what is he doing with his money? He's really giving out his money, and I'm just wondering, like, what is that about?
He's buying
Because-
a lot of farmland right
Yeah,
now.
I know he's buying a lot of farmland because he's getting ready.
And he's
for
like
doomsday
doing a
shit.
lot of research on genetically modified
Five
seeds.
seeds. The crop seeds. That controls pretty much all the.
Even as a kid, I
control the
remember
crops.
he got charged with having a monopoly. So he was like the only in the mid '90s, late '90s. He was
Yeah.
like the only real like no one really could compete with him as far as computer programming.
Yeah.
The Gateway and Microsoft Word, all that.
Well, I mean, for him, I don't see what's the problem with that. If my competition ain't strong enough to keep up with me, but it
It's
is
the law.
what it is.
It's the law.
I get it. Yeah, it is a law, but
Yeah.
if my competition can't keep up with me, it can't be too bad. It's good for me.
It's illegal.
But-
you gotta at least have a fair fight.
Yeah.
I think the WE almost got charged with a monopoly. They,
WWE.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like WF, like wrestling. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they were.
I
no.
don't
Actually,
think- I was
my
about to
bad.
say,
I think UFC, but they never like charged them. But there was talks about like this is
UFC.
like- yeah.
Nah, UFC.
Yeah, I think it was the UFC.
Because
Yeah.
I don't know any other fighting league aside from UFC. The WWE, they got subsidiaries.
I went to one of this promotions. My friend used to fight in WEC, and then UFC bought them. But it was like a little smaller promotion. This is back in '08. So yeah,
Oh.
there's a college near me. It's called George Mason. So I got to see a
Yeah, I
fight.
know George Mason.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, when you got the monopoly, and that's monopolizing. When you try to monopolize it, yeah, okay, I can see it from both ways, but I do get it. I do get you're supposed to let. It's supposed to be the field. Everybody's supposed to have a shot and all that. But
the thing I would argue about that too, on the flip side, is what the fuck are these corporations doing? They're all buying these little small businesses out. I mean, you've seen it after the pandemic. Everybody's getting bought out. You really see. That's one thing I do like about Cocoa Beach. Like, you see how corporate it is in Orlando, like with the franchises and everything. There's a lot of mom and pop places out in Melbourne, which I could really appreciate. So they do have like a small business, which I was pleasantly surprised in Brevard County. So, you know, they got the small like bait shops. They got the family-owned concrete dock building. Like, it's not as corporate as Orlando. So, which I found like really cool.
nah, hey, that's dope right there.
Yeah.
Anytime you can get a bunch of, like you said, mom and pop shops that ain't bought out and all this other stuff.
And they're still
Hell
trucking.
yeah. They can keep on trucking. Matter of fact, I was just looking online a couple of days ago. No, matter of fact, earlier today, I seen a barbershop. It's been around for 100 years.
Nice.
The guy had 3 owners the whole life,
Yeah.
and they've controlled it the whole time. He sold $12 haircuts, $3 beard trims.
Yeah.
And he just said he'd do it for the love. He loved talking to people every single day, getting to know somebody new.
We went from compressor brakes to
Man, sorry for the minor braking and stuff.
Yeah.
Damn app, whatever.
Yeah.
Things happen. Technical difficulties.
But you could.
But we're back.
Your editing
Yeah,
skills are strong.
My
so you'll be able to
skills
edit
done
this.
got up a little bit,
Yeah.
so even though
you'll be able to mesh it together.
yeah, I can mesh this together. You know what I mean?
You should bring the SpongeBob break back.
The SpongeBob what?
Remember when you bleeped out what I said and you had the SpongeBob?
Oh yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I spend that. But yeah, no. What was I saying? Oh, the barbershop. The barbershop in New York, man. 100-year-old barbershop. 3 owners been took it apart. Family owned.
Nice.
Having something for 100 years in your family, and nobody is threatened enough to be able to say, "Yo, I'm gonna take his shit."
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
And I'm sure he's gotten offers from
Oh, of
corporations.
course, you already know it. You already
Yeah.
know, but he do it for the love. He do it for the love. $12 haircuts and $3 beards. You're doing that for the love. Trust me. Cause I'll be damn.
That's a different type of successful
Man.
person, right?
Oh yeah.
He doesn't chase the money. He lets the money come to him.
Cause like I said,
Which is
I'll be
beautiful.
damned. $12 haircuts every day.
Can't do that in Orlando.
Oh hell no! You can't do that in Kissimmee. You can't do that right here.
Oh yeah.
Don't try to come to me with no $12 haircut. You got no. I'm not giving you no skin fade for no $12 and clean up your beard for $3. No, this ain't the '90s. But no, shout outs to that brother, man. That's willing to do that. You know what I mean? They found a niche, and they love doing it.
Yeah.
So that's a beautiful thing.
And that's a good for the good environment. I'm sure that they have the guys that hang out, just like the
Yeah, of course.
the movie Barbershop.
Yeah, I'm sure they got
Yeah.
guys that just shoot the shit.
Good environment, vibes. And, yeah.
And that's exactly what he said he loved doing it for. Because he loves to interact with the folks, and he's shooting the shit all day with them. Shooting the shit all day.
You're probably playing checkers.
I'm sure they up in there, just, like I said, just literally shooting the shit all day long. And that's dope. Like you said, man, when you can own your thing, it's hard for them to take it away from you.
Yeah.
You can control whether you want to offset it or not at that time. If you don't want to deal with it no more, you can do it, but you got the choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, It's one of them things, man. Oh, excuse me. Oh, snap. Man, this god dog.
Yeah.
Always get the Belgian. But yeah, no. So I'm thinking. I'm just like ownership. Like you just like I said, man. When you can control that aspect, then we're good. You're good. 'Cause
I'm trying to have multiple hustles.
you have to nowadays.
Yeah.
Nowadays you can't just have one.
I know
little thing.
everybody does it. I'm trying to get in the t-shirt game. I met some cats in Arizona. I met this cat in these two cats.
Speaking of t-shirts, man, this t-shirt here.
Oh yeah.
Hey, this t-shirt, you said he got off Etsy. I'm about to get the link. Damn it. This t-shirt here.
See the back's dope.
Boy, turn around.
Feel like I'm doing a fashion
I was about to say, yeah, how are they gonna see? Yeah. That damn shirt right there. And it's stitched. That's all stitched.
Yeah.
Like that,
So
yeah.
Etsy is like the
He definitely about to say we about to be twins. I mean, it look like
Etsy
we
is
twins
about
today.
the,
With black hole.
yeah, I felt like going for the Johnny Cash look today. All
Yeah.
black.
I've been
man
all
business.
blacked out since I came back from
Yeah.
the national card. Really.
So, yeah, Etsy has an international. You can get things from international. Like, I got this shirt from Japan. So I met the seller, and then I looked at it, and I'm always like, I like artwork. So I've always been a fan of Japanese artwork. The big wave, the koi fish, the dragon.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, that was my Halloween costume. My favorite Halloween costume was being a ninja.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I was obsessed with Mortal Kombat, and we were talking about Mortal Kombat today. So yeah. So maybe we'll collab and we'll design some cool T-shirts. So I'm not necessarily trying to get rich. I just like a little hobby. People do ask me about my T-shirts, so why not turn it into a little small business? Everybody else is hustling out here, so why not?
As they should, because like we said, you can't nowadays.
And it's something I like. So like even if I can't sell the T-shirts, it's something I'll wear.
Something that you doing.
Yeah, I'll
you
wear
can
it.
still benefit from.
Exactly.
It's something that you like to do, like you said.
Yeah.
You can still benefit from.
Yeah.
And that's when it don't feel like work.
I got a new T-shirt I designed. You saw
yeah,
it, but
yeah. That's when
Next
it don't feel like
two
work.
episodes, but yeah.
2 episodes.
No, I'm gonna wear a different, but I'll probably
That's when it's
wear.
coming?
I'm gonna
Another
wear
couple weeks?
for 21. I'm gonna wear a different one, but after 22, I'll wear another custom T-shirt I made.
Oh, okay. So it's
yeah.
coming in about a couple
Yeah,
weeks then.
yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah.
So-
See? Shit like that. When you want it like that. Oh man. Shoot.
Isn't that what's cool about art? Is like putting the colors together. Like that's like the coolest thing
Listen,
ever. Just
listen.
like another
get me
country
started.
that I like the artwork with rare colors and rare dyes, and then it's part of the Spice Trail is India.
You are talking to an artist.
Yeah,
So
I love
don't get me
Indian
started. I can
artwork.
go on about.
I love Australian Aborigine artwork. Africa. I actually in Arlington, Virginia. I'm not from Arlington, Virginia, but it's like Arlington's right next to DC. But I met this real cool cat from Africa, and then I have a jaguars are from South America, leopards are from Africa. Mm-hmm. So it was like this leopard carving of from African wood.
Yeah.
It was really cool, really dope. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
When I was staying over in Claremont. I was staying over in Claremont somewhere, and my old apartment complex. Damn, I can't even remember the name of the apartment complex, but I was running one day, just jogging. And I was jogging from a workout, jogging home, and I came across. I took the long way. I decided to take the long way, and I was just like, all right, let me just go ahead and just. And I came across a couple of little buildings, just random buildings. And it had beautiful mosaic pieces just painted all up in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Is this what I think it is? I'm like, this is artwork. All the ceilings,
Yeah.
the ceilings, the walls, everywhere. Shout out anybody that I do not remember it, but anybody that's been around there, they know. Like, it's like 3 buildings, and I sat there. I took pictures and everything of it, and everything just painted. It's painted a story.
Yeah.
I can't. Each one, it was like it had alligators in there. It just painted the scenery with the alligators coming up out the water, getting into the back into the pond and everything. And then it had the sky with the birds and everything, and it had the sky with the birds and everything. And just the next one was like it was a mosaic piece, so it was getting into like inner details about the actual neighborhood and stuff like that. Little pond over here and a little library here and things like that. And I was just like, wow, I spent like an hour just there, just getting into like, I was already done with my work. I was coming home and I spent like an hour just chilling, just getting into all the little detail, because that's how I get when I get in with artwork and stuff like that. Because like you said, I'm an artist, so I'm feeling the paint and everything, seeing what type of paint that it is, and things like that. I'm just that type of dude.
There's a great art piece in Tucson from an abandoned movie theater, and it's a life-size, realistic painting of a blue whale. And I was like, I actually read the newspaper article. It took like over 2 weeks to finish that, because you gotta get the lift and you gotta make sure, and it's just wild imagine putting a mural right there. Actually, you said you did a mural in the Air Force.
I did a mural in the Air Force.
I mean, just doing one right there, that's let's say 10 by 20.
Matter of fact,
10 feet by 20. Or maybe a little 15 by 20, and then just to do something like that. I'm not an artist, but at least 2 weeks to do something like to fill that whole wall up.
Mm-hmm. They can.
Yeah.
They can easily.
That's a gift.
Hell,
I appreciate art.
I've done pieces myself where it took me I've literally painted, the longest piece I ever painted, it took me 76 hours.
Ooh.
While working.
Yeah.
So it took me over 2 weeks. It took me over 2 weeks. But if you look at that picture, you'll see exactly why.
They also say art is subjective, because if you think about it, ink plus the paper, it's like $20. But that's not what you're paying for.
Exactly.
You're paying for the time the artist spent to come up with something like that.
Exactly.
You know? In the greater scheme of things, a song is not that, obviously to produce it, the distribution is what makes the song. But, just like, the time, I can appreciate art. I can see why, art to me is beautiful. But
me too.
I like all the cultures and stuff like that.
I will bat for any artist.
Yeah.
Any day, because I know that struggle. I know what it's like to sit there and have to think, where you're trying to think of something to put down on paper. And then when you think of it, now you got to sit there, put it out, sketch it out. Now you got to fill it in.
I thought
now
about
you got to
something
paint
funny.
it, color.
I was thinking about when, so Joe Biden, I guess, anybody, you can throw something and you'd be like, that's abstract art. So Joe Biden, while he's messing around with those prostitutes in Ukraine, smoking that crack, I guess he had putting his art pieces out there, selling for like 200,000, and they're not paying for the art, they're just paying because that's his name. They said there's a lot of money laundering in art.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot.
for sure.
So we don't know what Mr. Joe Biden Jr. was doing, but yeah, he's a sorry ass too. So,
Lil Biden.
yeah, Biden's son. Joe Biden too.
Jesus, man.
I'm embarrassed. I voted for him.
Me too. Well, I mean, I didn't vote.
I didn't know what I was doing.
But I sure.
The woman I was dating at
backing
the
him.
time, I was just thinking,
I sure
I
was
just
backing
went,
Uncle
yeah. It's the first time I ever voted in my whole life. At least I admit it.
I sure was back in Uncle Joe.
But
I sure did, man. Jesus Christ, that dude. That's why
he said he was never gonna pardon his son. He ends up pardoning him. We got Fast and Furious out here.
I'm not surprised.
Is this a Hayabusa?
It do sound like a Hayabusa.
Oh, they're cracking down on the speeding.
Oh yeah, Super Florida.
Have you heard of this cat? They gave him 10 years in Houston. Hellcat Mike.
I don't know who the hell that is.
So basically, he's like an Instagrammer, and he baits people to promote his business to upgrade Hellcats. I guess Hellcats is like the premium version of the Dodge Charger.
Yeah, it is.
And he would basically just videotape state troopers. You know, he just dip on them, and then he got into an accident, and then he got caught. But he was also running a chop shop, and yeah, they gave him 10 years. And I was like, wow. So for speeding. So yeah, they don't play around with that stuff. Texas, there used to be this baseball player. I don't know if you follow baseball. He was the right fielder. Jason Worth. He used to play for the Phillies.
That I was about to say, yeah, that's why it made that name sounded familiar.
That fool went 100 miles per hour through the toll in Fairfax. If anybody knows
about the toll,
yeah. They anybody that knows about Northern Virginia, they know Fairfax does not play. So they had to. He ended up doing a mandatory. So in Virginia, the laws are a little stricter, even though with the new speeding laws, but it's mandatory. It doesn't matter if you got Johnny Cochran coming from the grave. You have to do the time. So anything over 30 miles per hour is a day in jail. Yep. So I think after that, I think he had to do like 30 days in jail with $1 million contract. And I actually knew somebody that went to jail with him. He said he was a cool cat, but yeah, he was a cool cat. My buddy Mike. Yeah, my buddy Mike. But yeah, they'll lock you up in Virginia. Speed if you want to. That's the wrong place to speed. That's the wrong place to get in trouble with the law. Is Virginia? They do not play games. Yeah, so
nowadays,
you judge by the state, not the people. It's a commonwealth.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But I did notice. Well, you don't get on the highway. You just stay in Kissimmee. But
I'm in Kissimmee nowadays.
They really there's state troopers all over the highway. They're under the bridge.
Oh, last time I was driving,
got the gun.
I was driving in. Last week was the last.
They're ready to light people up, right? Especially by the airport, bro. Because I have to pass the
last
the
week
airport.
Coming from Atlanta.
Yeah, I passed Alafaya and all that, but
last week coming from Atlanta, man, they was all out there just grabbing everybody.
Oh yeah.
I had got nervous for a second. I was like, oh shit. I randomly creeped up to about 92, 93, and I was like, oh shit.
And your car sticks out. It's red.
Oh no, not that one. Not that. I'm talking about Betty.
No, but just in general, though, when you take that thing's loud.
That's why I don't do it. No, that's why I hit the middle lane and cruise, hit the cruise control. I'm 75 all the way. Or 70 all the way. I don't play that no more. I don't do. Matter of fact, that gets into what I literally want to talk about a little bit right now. Just while we wrap this up on this, and it's just like I'm old. I'm seasoned now. I don't need to do all that fun, stupid shit.
Spinning the tires out.
No. That was 10 years ago.
Cash Money. Everybody get your roll on.
Yeah.
Remember that song?
7 years ago when I got Katrina, man. Riding up and down Georgia, going down 75, buck 17.
Man, they're really speeding. They're trying to catch a train.
And I got caught at the same day I got caught doing 92. And so, another minor I forgot to unplug the compressor earlier to this episode, so we had a compressor break again. And we was in the middle of talking about just being young and dumb. Being young and dumb. Pretty much.
I got a lot of experience with that.
We all got a lot of experience in being young and dumb. Well, I was young and stupid too. But at the same time, nowadays, I'm grown as hell. I don't go outside no more. I don't need to. I don't want to. And outside means anything after 11. Anything after 11, usually when we finish this up, it's like 11:30, maybe 12 o'clock sometimes. I get home. And as soon as we get done, I go straight home. Bam. I don't need to be out there with nobody else, no young people, whatever like that. I don't do that. Young people scare me. Because, you know, young people, now I'm not saying I'm scared of young people, but as a man with 3 kids, a wife, house, mortgage and stuff, I don't want to be around young people that's doing young people stuff. I like to be in control of my environment. When young people are around and there's alcohol around and stuff like that, shit, like, you get uncontrollable. So then what happens is you do uncontrollable things because your young ass is inebriated in fucking alcohol and drugs or whatever, and now you don't know what the fuck you're doing. But if I see the stupid shit, I'm gonna fucking leave. Like I said, I gotta go home. I gotta go to work the next day. I got shit to do. That's what your young asses need to do, the same shit. But
you see any young people at that hotel you were at?
At the hotel in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Nah? It was just
Hell
all people,
no.
grown people. That's good.
Grown folks.
Even at the bar?
Even at the bar
business
downstairs.
people,
Oh yeah, casual and everything.
Yeah.
Man, please, yes,
people
no,
that don't got
hell
time to
no.
play either.
And the Beyonce concert was happening that weekend too.
So it was packed? So it was like it was people our age.
Guess what? Yeah, exactly. Those people our age towards the end when we left. Yeah. Towards the end when we left, it was people our age starting to come on up in there. They was grown, had well, maybe not families because they were
left
just out
the kids with the babysitter.
Exactly. But they was grown, even the ones when we was out
just trying to have fun.
Yeah. Grown folks, responsible fun that you can still go to work the next day because you know how to hold your liquor and stuff like that. You're not making stupid decisions. And that also goes to another thing too.
I wonder how much those tickets were.
No, I already
like
checked.
500?
There was like, no, 500, man. You sitting up in the bleacher up, way up there. You got to look down with the binoculars.
How much?
Dog, there was like $1,000 for a decent seat. A decent seat, which would be like, cause where was it? Was it in a Georgia Dome or the Falcon Stadium? Georgia Dome, duh. No, the Georgia Dome doesn't exist anymore. It's the Mercedes-Benz. I think it was in the Mercedes-Benz arena.
Yeah.
So that's where the Falcons play.
That's a cool stadium. I haven't seen the inside, but I've seen the outside.
Neither. Yeah. It's one of the newest. Cool. I mean, not the newest, but
it looks
definitely
futuristic
one of the newest.
and
Yeah.
Most I've ever paid for a live show was like $250.
If you pay
a ticket for Cat Williams.
If you paid $500, you were sitting up in the nose bleacher way up there. I saw those prices because I was curious. I was definitely curious. So yeah, but
damn, $1,000 to go see Beyonce.
Dog, and that was a decent where you're just like.
It feels like she's making more money just with the concerts.
Well, that's where you usually get your money from. Like from an artist standpoint, you usually get it from the merch and the concerts and stuff. You don't get it off record sales.
Well, when I was talking about those dudes in Arizona, they would have a deal. So they would sell a shirt like this for $50, and then one of them, he said he worked with Royce da 5'9", and you have to work a deal out with him.
Yeah.
And just be like, hey, Royce, I'll give you 20, and I'm gonna keep 30. Mm-hmm. Because he's not gonna let you. You can't do it with like Eminem or some mainstream artists. You kind of have to have them like at certain echelon. Like Wiz Khalifa, and you can be like, who the fuck are you, bro? You selling T-shirts? I don't even know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
But you gotta kind of have a good rapport with them. But those cats that sell T-shirts at the concerts make bread, bro. Mm-hmm. But they also, you know, everybody knows with sales it's up and down. So you gotta save on those good days for the rainy days.
That is true too. And yeah, so another thing also too, if someone owes you money, if you're if you're hustling and someone owes you money, you hustling and someone owes you money, go directly to the person that owes you money. Don't go to the person's homeboy or homegirl that they cool with.
Also, don't turn it into a soap opera.
Yeah, there you go. Don't turn into no soap opera over the stuff near too. If you are hustling, or make sure you're about that life too. Because if you're not about that life, you're young. So if you're not about that life, don't get into that game. Because there are going to be people that will try you.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you are hustling, go straight to the person that owes you money. Now, you go to the person, homeboy or homegirl, and you start making threats over that way. That don't even make sense, for one. For one, it don't make sense. But you're threatening them to get money over here. Make it make sense. So when this person feels some kind of way because you threatening them and they don't got shit to do with it, they ain't got a damn thing to do with the shit. Don't get upset when they see you or you see them and it's some type of energy given towards you. If it's some type of energy given towards you, don't get upset. You set yourself up. You threaten that person's life. You threaten this person's life over some shit that happened over here. Some money that is borrowed over here this way. With that being said,
Never loan money that you're not comfortable losing.
hello. Amen.
I don't loan any money out. I had a couple people try me and I'm just like, nah. Because you're not going to like me. Because I'm going to come at you. You're going to see a different side of me. And I'm not going to talk.
See?
It's not even, the people that talk aren't the ones you got to worry about. The silent killers are the ones you got to worry about.
Exactly.
And the people that,
and that's why I said,
hey, but I'll say this though, when you raise your voice, I'm scared of the person that says, I'm gonna fuck you up in a monotone voice.
Oh yeah.
That's the person that I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, damn. It shows how confident you are. When you show your emotions by raising your voice, you're overcompensating.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to, like, I'm an expert on intimidating people, but
No, but
I put the fear in God into some people.
Exactly.
And I noticed the monotone is the best way to do it.
I've had a couple moments where I've had to get loud. I've had to make sure some people know I'm not playing.
Yeah.
Also, too.
You just look that motherfucker right in the eye and say, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I have not had a whole lot, but I have had moments where I've had to let a motherfucker know, like, don't play with me.
Yeah.
And especially if it's about my family. Because you already know that moment when they was fucking with Nia, I was ready to go.
Yeah.
So with that being said, it's like, somebody owe you money, go get it from the person. If they ain't trying to give you it, then you got to handle it another type of way.
Yeah.
If you're about that life. If you're not about that life, and they give you the energy that you was portraying that you're not about, then you got to hold your L. You got to know when to hold them and to fold them.
Yeah.
Because listen, is your money being long versus your lifespan being shorter? Because they can be on that life. If they brought you the energy that you were looking for, they could be on that life. So I don't think it don't feel like you about that life. So with that being said, you might just want to hold that L. Yeah, I mean, so
that's why I'm happy. I'm happy the way my life is.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was talking about
All
this
you
earlier
young
today.
boys,
I was like,
you can
man,
have that fast life.
Y'all-
All you
y'all-
young
I was
boys.
talking to-
I just want to better my skill set.
man,
And y'all can have that
Man.
drug money, that fast money.
Have all of
Yeah.
it.
The one thing I do miss,
I don't need it.
the one thing I miss about the fast life is the women. The women, but
Fuck that. Fuck that. I don't need that shit neither, man. They ain't nothing but headaches. Fuck all that. Fuck that shit.
I had some
them
fun
women
back in the
Them
day.
women ain't worth. I promise this is our last. This is the last interruption because it's the last little bit. All right, Austino, we had a great pod today, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we gonna knock motherfuckers bam, bam. So that's a little secret code for us to go get ready to get the fuck on.
Wrap it up.
Yeah,
Remember
wrap
the
it up.
David Chappelle? Wrap it up. The
don't?
skit from Wrap It Up?
No.
Oh, I'll send it to you.
All right, yeah, cool.
yeah.
Austino, man. All right, bro. Episode 20, make sure you got 10 fingers. Okay, all right. Cause last week he tried to put up like 4 or 5 or something. I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
We were about to catch a pass.
Oh yeah,
That's how you catch a football, y'all.
Diamond hands. Get them diamond hands, boy. You see, I'm telling you, get the football field right. Get the football field right for my players.